Today, I'll give you my 4-year review of the Bellroy Classic Backpack Plus. I'll talk about everything that makes this the perfect daily backpack for a data scientist. I'm Samanvay, a data scientist living in Sydney, Australia. The Bellroy Classic Backpack Plus was one of the items I talked about in the GQ video a few months ago. This backpack has been my daily for the past 4 years and 4 months. In my opinion, the bag works just as good as new. I'll review the bag in 3 different categories: the overall design, features, and capacity. Here are the timestamps to all the categories, and you'll find them in the description below. So for those of you that haven't heard about Bellroy, it's an Australian company that was started in Melbourne in 2009, and they became popular for creating minimalistic looking bags, pouches, wallets, and folios. So if you're from Bellroy and you'd like to support an Australian tech creator, then hit me up. Now back to the bag. Let's talk a little bit about the design. I bought this bag to upgrade my previous hiking bag that I was carrying around to work. I wanted something stylish, techy, and functional. This meant no ugly looking laptop bags. I'm very much the sort of person that uses the same bag for a lot of different things. So I wanted a bag that I could take to work, but also for overnight or weekend trips. So capacity was a key consideration. Luckily, the Bellroy Classic Backpack Plus ticked all the boxes. It's simple and understated in its looks. It's made largely from recycled plastics from bottles, being very eco-friendly as far as materials are concerned. It's got a rugged feel to it, along with a water-resistant material. I've been caught in the rain multiple times with this bag, and never once has water been able to get inside. One of my favorite things about this bag is the color scheme. So the overall bag is what Bellroy calls ink blue, and it works really well with the beige zip tags as well as the black back panel. So I'm a big fan of this color scheme. I also like that the main zip is covered with a flap. It really gives the bag a uni-body look. Now let's talk about the features of the bag. Starting on the outside, we've talked about the water-resistant material as well as the covered zips. The straps are made out of a foam material, which is really comfortable to wear when you're carrying it. The back panel is also quite comfortable. It is also made from some sort of a foam material, and it contours well to your back on your daily wear. Now let's dig inside the bag. So the bag has around 5 storage compartments. Starting with the laptop compartment, this section has enough room to fit any laptop up to 16 inches. This compartment also has a little zip which you can use to carry your laptop charger as well as an external hard drive. Now moving to the top, there's a small zip section which I often use to keep my small wireless earphones as well as a lip balm and my sunglasses. Now on the outside of the main compartment, there's a horizontal slit which you can use to store your keys. And this section has a very handy key loop which I find super useful. Now let's go inside the bag. So the main compartment has a bottle storage section as well as a tiny zip which has a small storage section. So I use this section to store my notebooks, pens, as well as my Kindle or my cable pouch. And the bottle compartment is large enough to fit a 1-liter bottle. And the rest of the compartment I used to keep my over-ear headphones as well as a jacket, just in case it's a cold day. But often I can also keep a portable umbrella, and especially for weekend trips, this section is big enough for a change of clothes. In terms of capacity, this is the first edition of the Bellroy Classic Backpack Plus. So the capacity is around 22 liters. Now the newer version, the second edition, has bumped it up to 24 liters. In reality, this is more than enough storage if you're going to be using this bag just for work. As I've been using it for my overnight and weekend trips, I found it big enough to be able to store a change of clothes, including a thick jeans and shirts. Overall, this bag is perfect for work and play. It's got a great build quality, looking as good as new even after 4 years of usage. I could easily see myself using it for another 4 years. This bag has also been great because it started my love for Bellroy. Since then, I've bought 3 to 4 other Bellroy products, including this phone case. And honestly, I couldn't be happier with all of the products. Couldn't recommend this backpack highly enough. Currently, the Bellroy Classic Backpack Plus is retailing for around 289 Australian dollars. Back when I bought it 4.5 years ago, it was around $200. So inflation has definitely kicked in and it's gotten a bit more expensive, but I still think it's worth it, especially if it's gonna last you at least 4 to 5 years. So that's it for the video. If you enjoyed it, then smash the like button and I'll see you in the next one.